Hi, my name is Will and welcome to the Drumroom sessions for today. We have a band in here called She Loves You. How are you?
Good. How about yourself?
I'm very good, thanks. I'm a bit sweaty though. Would you guys introduce yourselves? Start on this side.
I'm Jesse. I play the guitar.
I'm Madeline. I play vocals. I sing vocals.
I am vocals.
I am vocals.
I'm Cassandra. I play bass.
I'm Kate. I play the drums.
Excellent. Well, I saw you guys play with His Master's Voice and Caridian at, where was it? Galatos.
Yeah.
About a week or so ago, and I thought I haven't got you guys in front of you yet, so maybe I should do that.
Yeah, well, that's nice.
Thanks.
Hi.
Nice
we
to
are.
meet you.
Yeah.
So could you tell me a little bit about the band, like how long you've been around, where did you meet, when you met?
So, we met in 2014.
Yes.
Maddie and I were at jazz school together. And we had Tash and Anna on bass and drums at the time. And basically, we were just really sick of playing jazz, and we realized that we liked the same music. I was like, shit, yes.
It was like a miracle.
Yeah, it was a freaking miracle.
Everybody just listens to jazz over and over.
And so we were like, So we started jamming together and writing songs together, and yeah, it kind of just came out of that. And we had our first gig was at Backbeat, and while we were writing songs, we decided that we would just have a date for our first gig, and then be like, cool, we have to have this many songs done by
That
this
date.
date.
Right.
And that's how it all started.
Okay.
That was it.
And how did you guys meet? Or how did you guys get absorbed into...
Yeah. Anna, our original bassist, left because I think she was like a year above you in uni, so she was like graduating and finishing and changing life direction. And we got recommended Cass through a mutual friend. And she came over from Mainz and auditioned for us, and that was like, we just kidnapped her. That was great. Yeah.
It was like more fun than kidnap.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't sinister at
Accosted,
all,
maybe.
but yeah. But we've kept her for a long time now, so it's good.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Been a while. Yeah, I don't
And
know
then-
how I did it. I think they needed a drummer to fill in for
Yeah.
something, and
Yeah.
I was like,
One of our tutors recommended you to me, and I was like, oh, cool.
yeah, but I didn't even know you. It was real
No,
weird.
it was weird.
It was weird. I went to like Jesse's house and I was like, this is so weird. I don't know any of these people. And none of them were there. And
Why were we not there? Why were we not there?
you guys just weren't there. And I walked
Oh,
into your
no,
house.
I remember this. We were late for some reason, and you were
You
like,
were late to your own fucking practice.
Sorry.
Okay, anyway, sorry. Oh, sorry. I don't know if I can swear. Anyway, I show up to the house and there's nobody there. And I like walk in and I just sit down and hang out with your flatmates.
oh yeah, but they're
Which,
great
by
like
the
that.
way, was Booty Raider, who I had met ages before at a cafe, and he was like a little bit creepy. But you're nice, Josh. It's all good.
Booty Raider.
Yeah. That was a Snapchat name. So I knew him as Booty Raider, and I was like, I don't know if this guy remembers me, but I'm in Booty Raider's house right now.
Is this the right house?
Yeah, it was really weird. And then you guys showed up, and I played, and it was cool.
Yeah, it was.
And then she showed up, and I didn't realize, like, who you were, like, when...
Oh yeah.
And, like, when we had, like, organized everything, and turns out we'd played in a girl band in, like, high school.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
I was
I
like,
always
what the
forget
fuck?
that you guys were at the same
Yeah.
high school.
We met ages ago.
Yeah.
I was so scared of you, though. You're so cool.
I wasn't.
So
Yeah.
I was actually going to ask you about the girl band thing. Like, was that a conscious, I presume it was a conscious decision?
Like, yes and no. I mean, I think at the time, I don't know, because it was kind of after a couple of things happened at uni in course with, I think, our drummer at the time. Like, she just was not enjoying the course. And, like, she confided in one of the tutors about it. I think it was the head tutor as well. And she's like, I'm just really, like, not feeling this, and I don't know why. And he was like, oh, well, it's a very male-dominated course, so maybe that's why. And, like, we had already started jamming, but then for me it was like, I think I want to do it with girls for that reason, because there were just so many males.
Well, because even sort of previous members were also girls.
Yes,
Right.
we were always,
So-
yeah.
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 So you've always been girls.
And then Sam.
Oh, there's Sam. But Sam's a
Sam
girl.
called him.
No,
He's one of the girls.
he's one of the
Yeah.
girls.
What are the girls?
Yeah.
He was a great tour mum.
He was
Yeah.
such a good tour mum. Yeah.
What a guy.
So
Girl.
let's talk about your style of music. You sort of started off being sort of jazzy people, and then you decided to do this. So what, or how would you define She Loves You?
Oh, Katie's face. We're all really, like, we're into lots of different stuff, though.
So-
Like, it's not like it started somewhere
Yeah.
and went somewhere else. We're all just very, like,
I think we're very open to ideas too. So when we
Yeah.
write and collaborate, we're not like, oh, I don't like that. We're like, oh, cool. I want to see how I can work with it.
Yeah,
Rather
it's
than
like a
just-
challenge.
Yeah.
It's not, and like also, I like you guys bringing stuff in that maybe is a little bit different to what I'd normally do because it makes me learn more, or I discover something different about music or songwriting, and then I'm like, oh, maybe it's just a whole. I like it. It's,
Because we listen to different stuff. Like
Yeah.
Lots of different stuff.
yeah.
yeah,
Not to paint you with a broad brush, but I thought you sounded like a sort of a pop rock blues influenced band.
Yeah.
Is that far from?
I wouldn't say it's far from accurate at all. Like I think that's definitely because a lot of what we listen to is in that
Right.
realm.
But
Yeah.
we don't write with that in mind.
Specifically,
Yeah.
right, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just what it is. Like
No.
we're not trying to be.
Well, I think you find that with most bands. I mean, not many bands sort of go in trying to be one specific genre, but you usually end up being one thing.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Some genres are broader than others.
Yeah,
so.
I definitely think there's been like kind of phases though. Like I feel like when we wrote Zeus and Someone New, we were in this really like fast-paced, slightly more like punk phase. I don't know why. Like we weren't like particularly
Green
angsty
Day.
or anything. Yeah. And then I think like around the time we wrote Click and Jameson, like for me they have that same kind of, and even I Want It, they have that same kind of.
It was just because I like to slap the bass.
Yeah, it's great. I love it.
I love it.
I love to slap it.
With the bass.
Yeah, but they have that same kind of vibe as well. That's maybe a little bit darker and like a little bit more. It's just dirtier or something. I don't know what it is. Do you know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We bring the dirty.
All right, so I was going to ask you what you guys are doing at present. Like you just kind of that His Master's Voice show just recently, and what are you guys doing for December? Are you doing anything in particular?
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, I love how I'm like definitely, and they're like,
Well, I
The
mean,
Barbershop Quartet.
yeah. I mean, we're meant to. I guess we're meant to be,
Yeah.
But we're all super busy.
Yeah.
I think you mentioned that sort of December is kind of a dead zone for gigs and stuff because people tend to go away. So do you have any gigs coming up in January, perhaps?
Yeah.
We got a secret one. It was a secret from me. I didn't even know about it until like just now.
Oh yeah. By the way.
Yeah.
It's a
And then
secret.
we've got another one, but I just made that up on the spot. So we kind of don't have another one yet, but we will.
But we
We will.
You mentioned that you have a single coming out next year. Would you like to tell me a bit about that?
So, the single. It's going to be great. It's the best single you've ever heard. Trust me, I've heard singles. I actually have no idea about the single. But, thing is, that it's been in the works for a long time.
Long time.
And right now,
Long
we've
time.
just got to put a date out, you know? To just be like, this is when it's coming out. So it's coming out in March.
March.
This
just
is the fir-
decided about
Just
10 minutes
yeah,
ago.
it's
Yeah,
March now.
It's the first time these guys have heard about it, but it's coming out March.
No, I'm good with March. You guys. Okay?
I'm totally
Yeah,
fine
cool.
with that.
The exact date hasn't been decided upon, but it will be.
For those people watching, you probably don't know that just before we pressed record, they actually decided that it would be late March, and they decided that was going to be the date, and then they're going to work towards it. So
Hey, we did that with like
That's-
you said.
that's
with-
what
with-
works.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
people
so-
always ask us, like, where
Yeah.
can I find your stuff? And
And
it's
we're like, in the future.
no, only live. We only play it live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like the thing is that we've got this, we've got it ready. You know, like it's ready to go. We're just kind of new to like releasing it, and we want to figure out the best way to release our material that works for us.
We recorded it with Rich Bryant from Big Pop, and he was like mean. We had
So,
such
yeah.
a good time.
Yeah.
It was such a good day.
Yeah.
you managed to record the whole thing in one day.
7 hours
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
only.
Were you recording it as a band live or track by track?
Track by
Track
track.
by track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
7 hours.
He's amazing.
He's a
He's a
wizard.
whiz. It's insane.
But
like,
also, it was like the first time I felt like I had a moment. I was like, I can play bass
Yeah,
all
you
right.
said
I
that.
was like, oh, I can do music.
It
It was such a weird
yeah,
moment.
I don't know.
my
It was
God.
just
Yeah.
it was a really
So
good vibe,
emotional.
and yeah, like we all worked really hard. I think we all were really onto it all day.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
There was but it was not. It didn't feel like work or anything, but
No.
never really does.
Nah,
But like
it was a good vibe.
it was such a
Lots
good
of
vibe.
snacks.
Were always
There
good.
were loads of
But
snacks.
that's like a part of She Loves You as a band. It's like
We're always
it's-
snacks.
yeah,
definitely.
snacks, but it's meant to be fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we do have a
you
lot of
know?
fun, I guess.
I think
yeah.
as soon as it turns into work, it's kind of like you've lost the spirit of
and the reason
band.
of why you started.
Yeah.
It's taken
exactly.
a while for us to learn that as well.
Oh,
That was one thing
Yeah.
I did notice about your live show as well. It seemed like you're all kind of enjoying yourselves.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I
Like
think
everything was
yeah.
kind of fluid and
Yeah,
Pretty smart.
definitely. It's taken me ages to relax that much though. Like
Yeah.
I don't get nervous because of crowd. I get nervous about like what I'm gonna do a lot
or not do.
or not do. And I think coming from like such a trained background, like I didn't, and for ages, like I didn't know how to be a front person. I was just kind of like, I'm just gonna stand here and hopefully all the notes will be perfect because that's
Yeah.
how I'm supposed to be. That's all I've ever known is like sing perfect.
if you just let loose and just have a good time, even if you make a mistake, you're just gonna play through it, and whatever you play is gonna be sweet because you're in the moment. Like, live your best life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do you.
You have to trust that you know
that
what
was
you're
coming.
doing
Have
as
you
well.
considered like making T-shirts? And
She needs an infomercial.
Has
Motivational.
actually.
Yeah, Cass makes t-shirts.
We should do that though. Have
just
the
be
you do
you.
Do you?
No, my one just says leave me alone.
Yeah, that's true.
After the King's Arms sort of died, I think a lot of people stopped going to as many shows
Yeah,
as they used
yeah.
to. I myself did the same. I sort of didn't go to shows for a little while, but I sort of started
Again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
looking out the cave.
Come to more live shows, not just ours, but like in general. Go to more live shows.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's a nice one.
Yeah, Anthology is pretty cool.
Anthology is way cool.
Yeah.
It's nice.
It's a
Where
good-
is that? I've never even heard
Okay,
of it.
Road.
Okay, Road. Yeah.
Like, you know where the bridge is? Okay, Road?
By the buses?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, so right before the bridge, if you're heading away from town or you're heading towards Ponsonby,
Mm-hmm.
it's right before the bridge.
But it's
on
like
the, on the
under-
right hand side.
On the
It's
right.
The underground.
It's the underground.
The underground.
The underground.
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
Check it out.
It's kind of.
It's
hidden.
it's a cool venue. It's big and
And staff are really cool.
Yeah.
Was it the resident sound guy that we used there?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Nice guy.
Nice guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoever you were, you're cool.
Is his
yeah.
name Milo?
Huh?
I don't know if his name was Milo. I don't know why that's in my head.
I don't think his name was Milo.
This is going to be a nightmare to edit.
Yeah, no.
I don't know. Is his name Milo? Is it Milo? Just do you. Cool. Well, I guess we should wrap it up. Thanks very much for coming to see me, and best of luck with your single release in late March once you've decided how to do it.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, cool. Thanks for coming to see me, and all the best.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for having
Having
us.
us.
Say goodbye,
Bye.
everyone. Bye, everybody.